Hi, everybody. Welcome to Hooking and Stitching Island Style. I'm Antoinette, your hostess, coming to you from Deer Island in the Bay of Fundy, New Brunswick, Canada. I want to welcome all returning Fiber family members, new Fiber family members. If it's your first time here, like what you see, click subscribe below, click the bell, click all. Hopefully, YouTube notifies you when I upload a video. As you can see by the title, Shop My Stash, this is the stash sale that I'm going to do. I did a poll, and it seems that everybody chose a video. So I have created a unique email account just for orders. A little bit about how this is going to work. I'm going to show you the yarn. I'm going to tell you the price that it's going for. I can tell you now that everything is way below what you would pay if you went to Michael's or even ordered it online. I'm just overwhelmed with my stash, and you can see right there. That's just some of it. There's some, well, you can see more of it right there. I have some hooks and some needles, some DPNs, a couple of project bags, and more than likely I'll end up doing another one of these. Like I said, I'm trying to downsize. I have a lot of yarn. I haven't even got into the craft room stash. This is all from my totes that were in my bedroom. So I'm going to show it, and then if you see something you want, then you will email me with what you want. Just tell me the yarn and how many, and then I will let you know what the shipping will be, and then I will send you an email, say what the total cost will be, and then you can send me via PayPal. Now, people are going to say, well, how do you know I wanted that or I wanted that? Well, it's going to go by who emails me first, and they'll have 24 hours to pay. If they don't, then it goes back up for sale. And I will be posting all this on the community tab if something goes back into the inventory to be sold. And I'm going to try to put a price list up, what I show, and then up onto the community tab. This is also going to be broadcast on the Yarn Yayas. Like I said, I did some good deals on yarn. I've got all kind of weights and stuff here. So are you guys ready to get started? Okay, so let me get the first tote. Okay, I am just going to start pulling. The first yarn that I have, there are 5 bags. Okay. This is a Red Heart Stellar in the colorway Aurora. It's a number 6 bulky. It's got a metallic thread that runs through it, and it's like a boucle yarn. And there are approximately, let me see, I'm trying to see the yarn, 80 yards on this here. 5 of them, there's 400 yards. Now it says that afghan, it takes 4 balls to make that, to knit that afghan. So this goes, super bulky, goes a long way. These are going for $1 a ball, a skein, $1 a skein. So there's 15 of them at $1 a ball, skein. I'm just trying to write these down in the order I show them, so I can list them. Okay? I apologize. There's 18 of them. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I was right. There's 15. Let me just pause this here a second. Okay, I emptied this first tote out here, and I've got yarn stacked all around me, and we're going to go on to the next group here. Now, this is all the same yarn. I have got 5 of this colorway. It's like a red and white. This is twisted. Now, this is a it's got a lot of we call it stretch in it, and it's a good yarn. I got this a while ago, and just so you know, over here underneath the stack of yarn, I have all like my invoices. So I looked up my price of what I paid for them, and okay, these are $2 a ball, a skein. There are 5 in this here, and there's no yardage on it. They call it a jean yarn, but there's there's 218. So there's 1,000, almost 1,100 yards in this. Okay, these are going for $2 a ball. And there are 5 of the red and white. And then I've got 2 packs of this like minty green. So this will make a nice project. And like I said, this will make a nice garment because they're stretching it. So there are 10 of these. And again, they're $2 a skein. Oh, okay. This one here. Next, we have Glam stripes. This is a Patons or Patons, however you pronounce it. And I've got several colors. This here is a chain. They're chain spun. This is coral, and it's a number 3, made in Turkey. There's approximately 261 yards, and I have 9 of these. 6, 8, 9, no, 10. So there's over 2,000 yards in the coral. And these here $1 a ball. And there's 1 red in here. Okay. So $1 a ball. Pretty good deal. And it's got stretch to it also. So you've got 10 coral and 1 red. And then I also have 6 of the fuchsia. Again, it's a number 3 chain spun, and it's got a thread of silver metallic running through it, and it's not rough. I made a set of fingerless mitts for Ladybird out of the red. So there you go. Okay, next. This is it's called Nako, a Moher Special Romantik. It's 10% mohair, 10% wool, 3% metallic polyester, and 77% premium acrylic. This is looks like it'd be a number 1. Number 1 or a light soft. And this is like a topaz. Very, very light. And it's got a very thin metallic thread running through it. So there are 540 meters on one of these, and there are 5. And it's a nice yarn. Make a beautiful shawl, sweater. I mean, you've got over 500, so you've got 1, 2, 20, almost 3,000 yards here. So, and these are going for $3 a ball. And this is, it's like an amber topaz color. There are 5 of them. Lots to get through. If this gets to be too long, then I will split it into a couple. Next, this is from Herrschners. And this is called Sundance Sugar Spun. It is a roving yarn. It's 87% acrylic, 13% wool, approximately 114 yards per skein. And this colorway, I believe, is black licorice. I think it's called black licorice. I don't think the color is on here, but I remember looking through my order sheet that was the color. And there are 10 in here. So that gives you over 1,100 yards. And the sugar spun. Let me see here. This bag of yarn, I'm going to sell it as a bag. 2, 4, 6, 10, $12 for the bag. So just make it easy. So that's like $1.10 for a skein of yarn, and it's a roving, and it's called sugar spun. Okay, got through that stick. Okay, there are 9 of this. You guys saw me make a project with this. This is another chain spun yarn, and it's Bernat Viva. And it's in the color Chartruese, I believe. Yes, Chartruese. And it is considered, I believe, a bulky 5, bulky 6. And it's not a scratchy at all. There are approximately 100 grams, 85 yards on each one. And there are 9. That's almost 1,000 yards. And it goes a long way. And it is 82% acrylic and 18% nylon. Again, has stretch. I made a sweater out of this. So there are 9 of those. The Bernat Viva. Okay. Go on to the next one. And oh, I'm sorry. $1 a ball. Here's another one of those, of the Romantik, but this color, if I remember correctly, this color was spice or cinnamon. And there are 3 of them, which is 1,600 meters approximately. It's 1,080, 1,580. It's over 1,600 meters. And then you're looking probably 1,800 yards. So you can make something nice. Oh, there's 3 of these. Like I said, it's either spice or cinnamon. And again, $3 a ball. Okay, I've got 4 of these. This is Heart Comfort Fleck. And this is called Latte Fleck. And it's acrylic, 12 ounces, 340 grams, 612 yards. I've got 4 of them. I made a blanket out of this and a teal fleck for my daughter-in-law. So I've got 4 of these. And they go a long way, and it's a nice acrylic. You know, it's 100% acrylic. It's a number 4. You know, it's not bad. So there's 4 of these in here, and these are going for $4 a ball. Now, I think if you go to buy these like Walmart, and by the way, all these prices are in Canadian. This is Canadian, so if you're from the US, it's going to cost you less. All my prices are in Canadian. $4 a ball. There's 4 of them. Okay. So they're $4 a ball. Next. We're not even to the first tote yet. Okay. There are 5 packs of these. Now this price, the price is going to be by the bag. And you get 3 in the bag. And this is Bernat Sheep-ish. Vicky Howe. Sheep-ish stripes. This does have wool in it. The color is citrus. It's a number 4 roving. And I'm trying to see what the yardage is here. 70% acrylic, 30% wool, approximately 137 yards. So you got like 400, a little over 400 yards per bag. And these will be going for, you have to bear with me there, $1 a ball, $3 a bag. And there are 5 of them. Let's make a nice project. I made that side-to-side granny square shawl that I did a few years ago, made out of this. And there are a total of 5 bags. Okay, next. Some of these bags are ripped open, so I do apologize. This is Mary Maxim's Best Value in Wisteria. It's like a pretty, it's almost like Karen Simply Soft. And it's a number 4. And premium acrylic. And there's 342 yards on each one. There's 4 of them. So that's 12, 1,400, a little less than, almost 1,400 yards. Like I said, it's very soft, and it's like Karen Simply Soft. And this is $4 a ball. Or you can simply buy the whole bag for $15. Okay. We're getting there. The next one is a Herrschners. This is their vintage collection, 2-ply Afghan yarn. And it's almost like a copper or a burnt orange. It's a number 2. It's 2-ply Afghan yarn. And see if I get some details here for you. The color name is Pennies. So it's like a copper. It's a very pretty color. It's 100% acrylic. 220 yards per ball. There are 10 in here. There's 2,200 yards. This will make a really nice garment. And this is by the bag. And this one by the bag it's $20 for the bag. Like I say, if I'm telling you there's, you know, I say it's $1 ball and there's 3 in the bag, $3 for the bag. It's easier if you just buy the bag, because a lot of these, they're like this. I'm not going to break bags up, and it'll just be easier for me to keep things, you know, easy for me to ship and what have you. Okay, this here, there's a partial ball in here. I actually think I weighed it. Anyways, I used a little bit of this to make a hat for somebody. But there are 2 full skeins of this in here. And this is Mainstay's basic yarn. I got this 4 years ago when I was down in the States. It's a medium 4. There's 285 yards on the ball. So there's 2 balls plus this little bit. And the colorway is a blanket slate. And this is by the bag. And it's Mainstay Blanket Slate. And it's $4 for the ball, for the bag. Okay. Let's take a break here, Marin. Okay. We're going to be getting into some chunky yarn. Thick and quick, and this next group is like chunky yarns. The very first one I have, there are 4 balls. It's being sold as one bag. I'll be putting this into just a bigger bag. I just grouped them all together. This is Bloom, the Bloom Chunky. It's a premier yarn. And if you remember, this is one that if you knit it up, it makes like a pattern. Okay? And there are 4 in here. They're 109 yards on a ball. One of these makes a hat. And it's a very, very soft, squishy yarn. And the 4 colors, there's one of each. This is Snapdragon, Baby's Breath, Orchid, and Tulip. Okay. And this is being sold as one lot, if you want to call it lot or bag, whatever. The 4 of these. Hold on. Okay. Now this yarn, if you get it from Premier's site, is $4.99 US, which is right around $6.50, $6.99 Canadian. Again, all my prices are in Canadian. So if you went to buy 4 of these on Premier, it would run you $20. All 4 for $12. That's $3 a ball. Can't make a hat for $3. So this is $12. Next one of everybody's favorites, Lion Brand's Thick and Quick. I've got Quite a bit down here. And you can see I paid $1.99 US for this. Converted to Canadian, it's right around $3. Maybe 99, 30, 70. It'd be like $2.70 US, Canadian. Lion Brand Thick and Quick, everybody knows it. This is the color checkerboard, and it's a bulky 6. It's 80% acrylic, 20% wool, so there is some wool in this. And there is approximately 87 yards. So you can make a hat with one of these. There are 3 in the bag. $8 for the bag. $8 for the bag. I'm having fun typing all this up. Some more Lion Brand Thick and Quick. The woolies. This is purple Martian or Martin. Purple Martian or Martin. Again, there's 87 yards. It's a purple and gray. $8 a bag. Okay, in here there are 2 different colors, and there's 4 in this one. This is Hometown, USA. Again, I paid $1.99 US, roughly $2.70. Sorry about but they've been squished in totes and stuff. This is super, super soft. I know a lot of people love Hometown. This is 64 yards, and this colorway is Wichita Tweed. There are 3 of them, and this is Big Sur Tweed. $8 for the bag. Make some nice hats with it. Okay, this is going to be a bargain because I have it caked up. This here is 2 or 3 of the skeins I had caked up. It is the well, I'll tell you how many, because I got the ball bands in here. There's 2 ball bands. This is roughly 2 balls. Again, $1.99. And this colorway is called Gemstone. This one is $4. Some of this, like, I might hit a frog, or I might have started caking up. I get into a caking mood, and I'll sit there and start caking up yarn. So this is $4. Okay, now this is caked up, and I've had this for a while. And that's at one time I had been caking all my yarn up and putting them into bags. And this is Heartland, 400 grams of yarn. And the colorway, if I remember correctly, was like mulberry. It's like a wine colored, and there are 4 of them. And 251 yards per 100 grams. So you're looking at over 800 yards here. This is also $4 a bag. This is Heartland, mulberry, 100% acrylic. This this is what was left. I had made a cardigan for my daughter-in-law, and this was one of Mary Maxim's. I'll show you. 9 times out of 10, I have the ball bands with the yarn, and I will weigh it and say what's left on it. This is 353 grams left of this. This is a number 4, and it was the color teal. It was Mary Maxim XXL. I ordered this out of the States. It's a nice yarn. It's a little partial wall here, and then yardage wise, quite a bit of yardage. I'd have to say and I don't remember. $3 for the bag. Okay, we got 2 left, and this will be 1 tote, big tote down. This is Mary Maxim Value in the color medium blue, I believe it. Medium blue, yes. There are 474 yards on each ball. It's a number 4. It's a nice acrylic yarn. It's probably right around like Mainstay. And there's 2 of these. So this is the Mary Maxim Value medium blue. And for the bag, again, I'm going to be selling these by the bag now. It's just easier. I have $12. On the site, they are $7.99 each. So that'd be $16. I'm selling them for $12. Okay. One last bag for this tote. It's done. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this as round 1, and then I will do another video. This is from Herrschners, and this is the 5th Avenue line called Fine Spun. Okay, there are 3 navy blue and 3 gray. This is 85% acrylic, 15% nylon. They say it's lace weight, but it's more of like a number. I think if you look at it, and it is so soft. It feels like amazing lace from Lime Green. And you can see, I think it's more along the lines of like a sock weight. And they're saying 0 lace weight, but I still say it's closer to to a sock weight. There are 656 yards each ball. There are 3 navy, 3 gray. That's a whole lot of yards. This would make a gorgeous shawl. And there's 6 in there being sold as a bag. And navy and gray. And $16 for the bag. That's a lot of yarn for $16. If you take 6 times 650, it's over 4,000 yards. So it's $16 for the bag. I mean, it's what? It's less than $3 a ball. Again, prices are in Canadian. Okay, so that's the first tote. And I think I'm going to end the first round here and get this uploaded so people can start seeing it. But I still have 4 totes plus a basket. And I still have to get through all of the needles and hooks and stuff. So we'll put this up as round 1 because nobody likes to watch a real long video. And I'll reiterate this in each video. I am going to let this sale run until the end of October. What doesn't sell by the end of October, I'll figure out what I'm going to do. But until this all sells, then I'll do another batch of yarn for sale. Like I said, I am downsizing. The email is shopmystash.order @gmail.com. It'll all be in the description box below, as well as a list of the prices, which will also go onto the community tab. If you want anything, you've got to put what the yarn was. I said the brand, the color, and how much it was. I mean, I can double check on my list, and your address, so I can figure out the shipping, and I can ship it all in one order. Shipping, customs duties, all that's your responsibility. Just trying to give some good prices on yarn, and somebody that wants to build their stash up a little bit because mine's out of control. So let's end this here, and I will start on the next one. This one will be uploading, and I will start on round 2. So hugs, smiles, and happiness. Pass it on. Make the world a better place. I hope you're staying safe, you're healthy, you're happy, doing what it is that makes you happy. Here's bye for now. Until round 2. Love you all. Hope you enjoyed the sale.